Good evening, our beloved viewers. You are watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the top stories. The President of the Republic received the letter of credence of six new ambassadors. And on the international scenes, aid to Gaza, a glimmer of hope in a disastrous situation. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The head of state, His Excellency Ismail Margili, received this Monday, mid-morning, at the Palace of the Republic, the letter of credence of six new ambassadors accredited by the respective countries to the Republic of Djibouti. This is precisely His Excellency Khalid Fadi, ambassador of the Arab Republic of Egypt to the Republic of Djibouti, the new ambassador of Arab Republic in Egypt, Mr. Khalid Fadi, who, in his speech to the head of state, underlined his motivation to contribute to the strengthening of privileged and historical ties between the two countries and the two people. My colleague and I from the Egyptian Embassy in Djibouti will continue to give a shape to the strategy orientation of a cooperation defined at the highest summit for the two countries, particularly during mutual presidential visit, he said, and declared the meaning of his ambassador, who also relayed the full and complete satisfaction of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi regarding the continuous strengthening characterizing in recent years the links of exchange, solidarity, and cooperation between the Republic of Djibouti and the Arab Republic of Egypt. In his speech, the diplomat wanted to illustrate the dense and fruitful nature of the cooperation uniting the two countries through the general inventory of a strategy project currently being completed between Djibouti and Egypt. Then the head of state, His Excellency Ismail Margili, uh, invite the ambassador of the state of Libya to the Republic of Djibouti during the presentation of his letter of credence. The new ambassador of the state of Libya to the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Mr. Abdel Mohammed Yunis, made a similar declaration in his intervention. He also he also underlined the determination of the president of his presidential council of the state of Libya, and to work and toward the increasing of strengthening ties and exchange, solidarity, and cooperation between the two countries and the two people, distinguished by constructive bilateral cooperation and political constitution of the various issues, but also the subject of a common interest, congratulated the new Libyan ambassador to Djibouti in this statement, who reiterate his desire to work with the officials of the government of Djibouti under the supervision of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, to breathe new life into the process of a fraternal relation between our two countries and our two people.
ثنائية لتحقيق مصالح وأهداف الشعبين الشقيقين، كما أنني يتطلع تحت دعمكما ومساندتكما إلى تعميق العلاقات الثنائية وتعزيز الروابط الشعبية وتعطير سبل التعاون الثنائي في كافة المجالات السياسية والاقتصادية والثقافية، وإلى مستقبل زاهر لهذه العلاقات والروابط ولهذا التعاون في ظل حرص فخامتكم وتوجيهاتكم. تقبلوا فائق التقدير والاحترام، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
The President of the Republic then received a letter of credence of four new ambassadors accredited by the respective countries to the Republic of Djibouti. It is from the new ambassador of Denmark to the Republic of Djibouti, Ms. Kira Smith. This intervention, the diplomat first praised the political leadership of the president, who she said set the Republic of Djibouti on the path to future development and prosperity. She then stated her motivation to work to strengthen the partnership between the two republics and the two nations, Denmark and its political and development dimension. During the audience, the privileged nature of relation between our two countries is commensurate with the increase characterizing our excellent exchange links, which was at the heart of a discussion between the head of state and the Denmark ambassador. Then the new ambassador of Finland also present her letter of credence to the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili. During this audience, the new ambassador reiterated her availability to work to strengthen and also strengthen the relation partnership between the two nations. She stressed that Djibouti and Finland cooperation is based on mutual respect, solidarity, and strategy partnership between beneficial to both countries. She highlighted an observation that was particularly pleasing to her, and that the Republic of Djibouti and Finland maintain excellent friendly relation and cooperation in different areas. Still in this monumental, it is in the turn of the ambassador of the Republic of Guinea, the Republic of Djibouti, who present his letter of credence to the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili. The new ambassador took the opportunity to present his letter of credence, express his determination to work toward strengthening the friendship and exchange the cooperation between the Republic of Djibouti and the Republic of Guinea. The brief statement of a new ambassador first paid a vibrant tribute to the President of the Republic for the constructive rules in the service of peace and political stability in the Horn of Africa. The privileged nature of a relation between the two countries is commensurate with desire and growth characterizing our trade links. He then noted before reiterating his commitment to greater strengthening of this relation already fruitful. It was then the turn of the new ambassador of Angola to the Republic of Djibouti, Mr. Miguel Cesar, who presented his letter of credential to the President of the Republic. The new Angolan ambassador to the Republic of Djibouti also took the advantage of this hearing of presentation in his letter of credence to make a declaration in this intervention. He first all praise the political leadership of President of the Republic, who he said put the Republic of Djibouti on the path of a future. He then stated his motivation to work and strengthen the partnership between the two peoples in political and development dimension. Each of these diplomats took advantage of the ceremony of handing over of a letter of credit to the President of the Republic and quality relation between the cooperation between the two countries. The Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed had an honor today of presenting the Commander of the National Order of June 27 to Ms. Khadija Mohammed Dirie, the Minister of Women and Human Rights of Somalia. The honor of Prime the salon of honor of the Prime Minister in the presence of the Minister of Justice, the Secretary General of the Prime Minister, the Minister of Women and Family, the Ambassador of Djibouti in Somalia, and among others. During this decoration, a large delegation accompanied by Ms. Khadija and also the Minister of State of Somalia, the Minister of State of also other representatives were present in this ceremony. The Minister of Women and Family of Somalia, Ms. Khadija, stated her gratitude for this event. The Somali delegation, led by the Minister of Women and Human Rights, Ms. Khadija Mohammed Diriye, and accompanied by the Minister of Women and Family, Ms. Muna Usman Aden, was received by the Minister of Justice and Prisons Affairs, Human Rights, Mr. Ali Hassan Bahdoun. Ms. Khadija Mohammed Diriye began her remarks by thanking the Republic of Djibouti for always being at the side of her country. The two ministers discussed human rights and female genital mutilation, which is a violation of the rights and girls of women. The Minister of Justice, Ali Hassan Bahdoun, declared that the Republic of Djibouti has put in place a way severe legal and to press this fact, and that moreover awareness campaign on this team have not established to this day. Ms. Khadija Diriye, for her part, hope that there will be a cooperation between the two departments in this area in order to pool knowledge and experience. The Minister of Justice, Mr. Ali Hassan Bahdoun, indicated that in Djibouti, the National Human Rights Commission is an independent entity and complies with the Paris Principle and also recognized at the international level and related to the status, the power of financing and national human rights institution. Then the Somali delegation, led by the Minister of Women and Human Rights of Federal Republic of Somalia, Ms. Khadija Mohammed Diriye, met this morning with the Minister of Muslims Affairs and Waqf Property, Mr. Mumin Hassan Barre, introduced by the Minister of Women and Family, Ms. Muna Usman Aden. The meeting took place in the presence of Ambassador of Djibouti in Mogadishu in Somalia and the Minister of Muslims Affairs, Property of Waqf. An entire framework of the ministry gave a warm welcome to the Minister of Somali Women, accompanied by a strong delegation. After a festive and friendly ceremony, an extended meeting took place in the larger room of the Ministry to discuss ways and means of strengthening fraternal hands and the fraternal bonds and discussing various issues of common interest. This meeting was an opportunity for the two parties to strengthen cooperation between the two countries and promote bilateral relation between the two departments. At the end of this meeting, the Minister of Muslims Affairs present various achievements undertaken by the department, notably the organization of the Hajj, the rules of the institute and management of real estate managed by the Directorate of Waqf, Goods and Customs, as well as other projects under the supervision of his ministry. Health news. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdillah, shared an important working meeting with the framework of fight and preventions against cancer. The Republic of Djibouti, through the Health Department, will strengthen in the near future its capacity to respond and fight against cancer with the help of International Energy Agency during their work mission in the country at the request of our government official and experts from the International Atomic Energy Agency and the World Health Organization will evaluate cancer care. This mission, in which several international experts took part, will meet during their stay the various actors in the fight against cancer and thus visit public and private health establishment. This meeting was attended by Secretary General of the Ministry of Health and the Mr. Mohammed Ali Mohammed and Deputy Director General for the National Nuclear and also the Chemical and Bio the Safety of Security Authorities official and experts from International Atomic Energy Agency based in Vienna, the World Health Organization team, as well as senior executive from the Ministry of Health. The objective of this meeting with the team of International Atomic Energy Agency is to help the country initially to set up and against the center and dedicate to care and the patients suffering from cancer, also to help and train our generalist and practitioner abroad in these specialties such as medical physics and the field of nuclear medicines. A strong delegation led by the Director General of the EDR, Mr. Abdi, and composed of Deputy General Manager Hassan Mohammed Kamil, the Financial Director Ahmed Mohammed Dimbiu, the Director of Human Resources, and as well as other manager went to China to participate in the few days of a training. This forum coincided with the 10th anniversary of the Silk Roads in China, which was celebrated during their stay in China. The delegation had the opportunity to visit China Railway Vocational Technical Schools in Henan province. In this school, a number of 13 Djibouti drivers are trained to work on a major railway linking the two countries for 6-month training, of which they are currently halfway through their training. Africa's first electrified cross-border railway link is a project of China's Belt and Road Initiative. The training consists of how to be able to manage their daily stress and to be to the exercise of their functions and also simulation on a train which has more speed than ours. The Campasky Palace Hotel, in collaboration with the General Directorate of Civil Protection, organized a ceremony yesterday marking a closing of a training on prevention and practice of a first aid action provided by civil protection elements for the benefit of 30 youths from various hotel departments. The ceremony was co-chaired by General Director of Campasky Palace Hotel, the Director General of Civil Protection, Colonel Mohammed, in the presence of trained personnel and their trainee. This first aid training, the third of its kind, aims to avoid pure in event of a potential risk with personnel to the hotels and customers. At the end of the event, the staff benefit from the training and receive certificate of success from civil protection officials or the hotel manager.
Special thanks, special appreciate to the great. Really, he's our idol, and we appreciate always his kindness with us. And First Lady also, special thanks.
And at the end of the training ceremony, the CEO of Campasky Palace Hotel spoke in front of the guests and his employee to thank the Director Generals and the civil protections trainers who made no effort for success of this adventure more than necessary, according to him. For his part, the Director General of Civil Protection thanked the Director General of Campasky Palace Hotel, who took the initiative to train his staff in first aid procedures. The National Agency for Disabled People, known as AMPH, in collaboration with the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, organized this morning at the Acacias Hotel a workshop to popularize the recommendation for the promotion and protection of people's rights of people with special need. The opening of this workshop took place in the presence of Director General of the AMPH, Ali Said, and also the participation of a delegation from United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights and those responsible for the AMPH and representative of various public institutions. This workshop is part of the development of national policy to promote and protect the rights of people with special need in the Republic of Djibouti. Indeed, this workshop is devoted to the implementation of a recommendation regarding the promotion and protection of the rights of people with special need. The High Commissioner for Human Rights and reiterate in his speech for the AMPH its partner and for better care of people with special need in Djibouti. The Sunnah Al-Haya Association organized today at Campasky Palace Hotel a workshop on an inclusive school for children with a specific need, presenting the disorders child. This workshop is part of Protect to support vulnerable people with a special need for better social and economic inclusion, financed by the European Union and implemented by the Consortium of the Protestant Church of Djibouti and also the Sunnah Al-Haya Association. This workshop aimed to participate in empowerment and strengthen capacity through training of the main stakeholders operating in the various disciplinary files who care for children with special need, mainly children with the neurodevelopment disorder, the autism child and various attention disorder with for these the people with this special need. The workshop saw the participation of representatives of public institutions such as the Ministry of Education, Health and experts and the parents and students. For the international, since 1708, try crossed the Egyptian crossing on Sunday toward the Gaza Strip, bombed and besieged by Israel. This is the second convoy designed for the Palestinian territory since the start of the war between Israel and Hamas. Fuel was also transported from Rafah. The lack of fuel is endangering the operation of a hospital and particularly for more than 120 premature newborns. UNICEF warned on Saturday after the passage of a first convoy of 20 trucks. The UN estimated that its cargo was equivalent to only 4% of Gaza's daily import. The words and that at least 100 trucks per day will be needed to the people of Gaza. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.